It's been quite some time since the Book of Boba Fett came out, and I think we've all had time to really soak everything in. And looking back on the show, I've realized that it failed. Not in the way where the show was horrible or unwatchable, but rather flavorless. You see, the show was neither great nor bad, it was mediocre. And the hard part is figuring out why it's so in the middle. I think the show was destined to have a great template with Boba Fett as its main character, however, in my opinion, where they messed up was in the execution. The template of Boba Fett fighting in the underworlds of Star Wars with characters like Black Chrysanthemum and the Hutts is one of the most entertaining templates that they could have created for a show in Star Wars. And then was the execution. There were so many flaws in this show that it felt like they were forced to put the story together in a day, and I think Boba was the biggest flaw. You see, they turned Boba into a main character, making him the good and noble guy. They also turned Boba simple. When we first saw Boba, he was a mysterious bounty hunter that seemingly had so much backstory and character. And in the show, he's a simple, boring, retired bounty hunter. And that's nothing like the Boba we all know and love. And another big contributor to why the show was executed poorly was its story format. There's a reason why films and TV use a simple beginning, middle, and end, and acts like Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. It tells a story. And there's a reason why books are formatted differently than movies and shows. To be completely honest, I don't exactly know why the show was so slow and stretched out, but I think a large contributor of why it's like that is its story format. Like I said, it's just not a good way to format a show. Remember what I said about Boba being simple? The same is true with the story. It would be interesting for a 2-hour movie, but not a TV show. A quick thing I wanted to talk about is Cad Bane. His story in the show was so rushed and bad that it felt like the only reason they put him there was for some fan service. And he just got impaled by Boba, which felt so unsatisfying. And it almost felt disrespectful to the character that had been around for years and was so loved by fans. I really wish they would have put more effort into his death. Overall, the show was still entertaining and it had its fair share of exciting moments. Besides that, the story was in the middle and it felt lazy and stretched out, but also had great performance and awesome characters. However, my unbiased opinion is that it still failed its potential. And that was today's video. By the way, this video took a while to make, so if you could just take 1 second to drop a like and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. And with that being said, I really hope you all have a wonderful day, and as always, may the Force be with you all.